Autophiles in a LC500. Yeah, because you were laughing so much. We don't want to lose that footage, right? Autophiles in a LC500 by Lexus.
Oh,
This is the pinnacle.
oh, pinnacle, made it. I think some context to start with. What is the LC500?
It's not really a sports car.
Yeah.
It's more of a grand tourer.
The best way to look at it is big engine, comfortable car,
yeah.
relatively good handling, but not sports car handling, and making a beautiful statement.
So you have a lot of Aston Martins in this range.
Actually, yeah, most Aston Martins are in this range. So it's very unfair if you come out and say, oh, this car could have handled better or could have delivered the power in a more visceral manner. It's irrelevant, man. It's a sport car for people who made it but already have a little bit of a back problem.
Yeah.
What does it compare with?
So I'm sure there's some Aston Martins you can compare it against.
Price-wise, no. I don't really think that any Ferrari competes directly, especially not in price. Well, I suppose California has something similar.
On the other end, there's the Superfast, which is also front engine V12.
Oh, yeah.
Also kind of a tourer.
Okay, but it's way too expensive. So the only car that actually is roughly in the same range, I think, would be the Porsche 911. Yeah, but the Porsche 911 has more sporty intention, and the Mercedes AMG GT.
Yes.
Which is a little bit more expensive, but I think it's in the same range.
Yeah, actually, to me, the 911, it kind of falls into more of the Aston Martin side.
Okay.
Because it has already transcended into the space where they can do whatever they want with it, and they can charge whatever they want with it.
Okay.
Whereas this is, you don't go into the brand wanting an LC.
Yeah, nobody does that.
You evolve out of the brand with the LC. And that noise. Performance, I have to say, I'm very satisfied.
I want you to hear it.
That's all the performance you need to know.
That's all you need to know. I'm not gonna give it any star because it's irrelevant.
Yeah. Oh, look, a hybrid Lexus.
Well, I know an LFA, owning an LFA is quite impossible for most people. But wow, this is as close as it gets to an LFA. The soundtrack, the way it screams, this is a different world. It is a Ferrari territory, it is a Lamborghini territory. They have a soundtrack of its own, you know. But at the same time, we're stuck in the traffic now, and it's so comfortable. It is almost like sitting in a 3 Series or a 5 Series, you know, with better build quality.
Yeah, and lower sitting position.
And slightly lower sitting position. Okay, design-wise,
I've made so many heads turn today.
yeah.
In just 3-4 hours.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot of expensive car owners, they were gawking at this car. I see a guy with a Bentley just now. I was like, whoa, what's that?
I love the design. I think all the small elements and all that went together really well.
I think the design element is such that it stands beside a supercar and it holds its own ground. But I think we really need to talk about the design features here.
Yeah.
I think on the outside, I really love the teary eye shape. I think that's really good Lexus look. It's a cheetah.
Cheetah, right?
Cheetah has that line on their eyes. Beautiful, gorgeous.
And the way the light plays on the body panels.
Yeah.
The curves they put on this car are just phenomenal.
A lot of Lexus have too many
Edges.
They're too busy. This is the correct amount of edges, and they do it right in a supercar. But why do you do it wrong in a normal car?
Yeah.
Maybe because the shape of this car allows them to not shout. Yeah. Because the car is just so beautiful, they don't need to shout. Whereas a normal car, they really need to go out there.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
A regular car would look a bit weird with these lines.
Yeah, bland, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's a confidence thing, you know. I suppose it's because I am so great, I don't need to dress up and impress you. But I really like the inside as well.
Oh yeah, the interior is
so well built.
This thing, this headliner, wow.
And the color coordination is beautiful. The stitching is perfectly done. And the panels are so tight, everything.
You know, every Lexus I've been in, I can always smell the Toyota from a mile away.
This one has no Toyota.
There's nothing Toyota about this.
Nothing Toyota, man. It doesn't even smell like a Lexus.
It smells like something.
It smells like... Well, it doesn't smell like anything. It's in a class of its own.
The pause between pressing a button and the glove box coming out.
And every button is just so beautiful in its tactile feel. well, nothing feels cheap, you know. I mean, you sit into a Mercedes-Benz today, even the most expensive Mercedes-Benz, you will find something cheap.
Your hand will venture down to the door card and
then you'll find a hard plastic. You'll find a plastic that is not filed properly. BMW has that, but my hand went down here underneath this, and it is all lined up inside. Nothing feels cheap at all. Nothing is cheap. There's no plastic part that is exposed here at all that your hand can touch. Everything is either suede or leather.
Plastic one is around the window and the lock button.
Oh yeah, around the.
That's the only one.
And of course, not just the use of material, the way it's screwed together, but also the design. Yeah. Look at this line.
The handle just free stands with no cover, nothing. It's an instant classic.
It is.
It's a car that's going to look so good in 10 years, 20 years.
Alright. There's no reason to sell.
There's no gimmick here that's trying to say, hey, look at, buy this car because your friends will be impressed by this thing, that thing. No.
Well, the rear seats is a joke. Yeah, that's a given.
There's a Mark Levinson speaker right in the center. Design, I guess that's all we have to say.
That's all we have to say. It's just so good.
It's just so good. I know the rating system is out of 5, but 10 out of 5. Value. So this is 940,000. It's not a cheap car. But nothing in this category is cheap. Not a lot of cars can boast the exclusivity of this car.
Of course.
And at the same time promise you a 5-year warranty and 5-year free service.
Oh my goodness, the package is so good.
I mean, value, it's not value for money, but it's a good package.
Yeah.
It's a good package, a solid package.
It is not something that you can buy usually with this kind of money.
Yeah. Usually I would expect it to be twice the price.
2 million.
If they brought it in at 2 million, I would say, yeah, I expect it.
I've been driving this car for what? Almost half an hour to 40 minutes. I actually spend more time driving slowly than I do.
You had your fun, but after that it's like, okay, that's enough.
So I know I can do it. I know it screams, and if I make a signal, I just stop. But let's go back to being civilized and being a responsible member of society.
Do we have anything bad to say about this?
I don't think I have
anything at all.
And to be honest, I don't think it's very expensive, considering the kind of tax that the government will levy on a 5-litre. I think, how much is this? 100,000 USD. That would make it 400,000 ringgit without our taxes duties system. So we're looking at about 100% tax structure. Well, for Malaysian imported car, that's what you do. People who own supercars, they know it's not something you can drive every day. But I get the feeling that this is something you want to drive every day. Yeah. Well, Autophiles begrudgingly signing out from the Lexus LC500. Oh, I love it.